is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
2 minutes remaining. Edwards, 2 minutes.
George with the ball. Goes up on the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
And here is Robertson. Out to Duncan. They could use a bucket. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
George, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Alperen Sengun. Josh Smith. John Wall.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. From deep three-point land, comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Sacramento leading by 9. Edwards inside. Edwards making a statement.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Here's Wall. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
The three from George. Wall grabs the board. Wiggins from outside. He gets hauled in by Paul George. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Paul George with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on John Wall. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Divac. And so he hits both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside Edwards. Up in time. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now Roy. Outside Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender. One of the best.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Pass to Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Sengun inside. Banked in off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific.
What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Tatum on the wing. Throws it down, JT!
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Devonts. And it's Devonts with the jam.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Right side, Edwards. Out to the right wing. For three, Roy. Thomas grabs the rebound. Sacramento leading by 10. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Outside Thomas. Out to Edwards. Over Edwards. Edwards, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1. Yes, sir.
Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Sacramento making some changes. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Duncan. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 8 points for Tim Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim. Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Wiggins. Ingram with the steal. Cunningham for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5 now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They get it back. Nobody near Granger. Good on the three-point shot. Granger's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Sacramento looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Sacramento leading by 13. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Substitution for your home team. Alperen Sengun. Zion Williamson. Jason Tatum.
Here's Robertson. Pass to George. Here he goes. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
Ingram outside. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Isaac. Tries the spin move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
The shot by George, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And they pick up 2.
Ingram.
And Sacramento leads by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Fires the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Sacramento leading by 15. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that burst?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Duncan.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooting. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And stolen by Şengün. And a deep 3 from George. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. That's tipped. Paul George with the steal. And it's George again missing. Sacramento leading by 13. Here's Isaac. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. So it's Sacramento now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Yep, that one goes in there. And Sacramento leads by 15.
Isaac.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
It's stolen by Duncan. Wembanyama left side. Poked away. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Coming onto the floor for your home team.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Josh Smith.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Can go on the road and win in the fashion they did.
Shoot back to the crib.
Agree.
Caught him outside. Nah, he in a, ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Catches at the light. Like, ain't no light at the. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or to pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a, he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop the day with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid the way. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed?